You're watching #PoolGuys Unfiltered, where we dive into all your pool and spa related questions. Right now I have the privilege, I'm standing inside of the factory of Thursday Pools. And right now I've got Bill and Ed, the owners. How are you guys doing today?
Excellent.
Very good.
We're here today for a conference, and we've been here for 2 days now. When we've had, how many attendees, we think? How many showed up?
Pushing a little over 200.
Yeah.
200. Which for a lot of pool in the pool industry, a lot of dealers and people, you know, it's incredible because these guys started how many years ago?
About 7 years, 8 years total.
7, 8 years ago. So it's incredible. They've grown tremendously, and we are so excited. So we wanted to bring them on and talk about what they do best. But one of the first things we want to talk about is Thursday Pools. How did you all come up with the name Thursday Pools?
Got you. Well, and we asked that quite a bit, actually,
Yep.
Justin. So it ended up, we had a whole group of people. Well, we've done fiberglass over 35 years. And so we were actually looking at getting into the pool market, into the pool shell side of it. Because we had done pool ladders before, but we wanted to get back in the pool market. We were going to do pools. So we knew we had to come up with a name. We had a group of people sitting around, and we were looking at what's available on, you know, the .coms. And man, we made the whole list of them. Every one of them's taken on the web.
Everything pool related, spa, whatever.
Aqua, water, this, that, .com. It's all gone. It's all gone. So my wife came up with, well, what about Thursday Pools? Of course, I shot it down immediately, and then somebody said, well, wait a second, your weekend starts early with us. We're Thursday Pools.
That is the best slogan I love. If your weekend starts early with us. Steven, put that at the bottom of the screen, buddy.
And the name's pretty easy to remember if you hear it, right?
Yeah.
Day of the week.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I was going to shoot it down again, but then everybody started saying, wait a second, for branding, you'll remember it, people are going to ask about it, you know, people will always remember the day of the week. So I kind of gave in, and man, it ended up turning out one more thing my wife was right about. And
well, it's taken off, and it's been really great and a success. So this is our fiberglass company that they manufacture the fiberglass. And what's incredible is all the different things as far as the product. So what got you guys exactly into wanting to build fiberglass swimming pools?
Well, we had done fiberglass for a long time, but we also had a company that was building homes. And we did our own concrete pools. We built concrete pools for about 12 years.
Okay.
So we were exposed to it, and we did those with in-house people. If we were building a home and it was a fiberglass pool, at the time we would just sub it out. But we started noticing, hey, it takes us months to build this pool in the field, and we see these concrete guys go in real quick.
And a lot of labor intensity. A lot of labor intensity.
Yeah, the fiberglass guys would do it just crazy quick.
The pool.
And it was like, wait a second, we do fiberglass, we're seeing what they're doing, so we kind of saw the market, and Ed and I said, wait a sec, you know, Ed's got a big manufacturing background, and I'm really an accountant by trade, but creative, knew the fiberglass side of it. We knew if we put our resources together, we could build the best fiberglass pools out there, market them, do the best job of manufacturing, and that's where we started.
That's awesome. So how much does the wives get a lot of input on how they like the tanning ledges and the fiberglass, or is that just you all? You guys keep it just with you all?
On the creative side?
On the creative side, yeah, as far as how you guys want to do a bench seat. Because I have to say, a lot of your all's pools I love because of the different custom shapes, the design. You know, now, as a fiberglass manufacturer, they don't have a ton of different molds, but I think that has to say and speak a lot of volume as far as how great the product is. So talk on kind of the creativity and the product itself of how you all do your your fiberglass, of what you think makes it a better product.
Well, I think the other manufacturers, there's a lot out there. There's a lot of great designs and great freeforms, rectangles, and that's what's neat about fiberglass pools is you can create about anything from fiberglass.
But we'll start with the dealers getting their input. You know, we go to them and ask them, what are you looking for? Depths and widths and shapes and stuff like that. But it's probably in-house, and we actually have a team of us, 6, 7 here in-house, where like we were the ones who said, wait a sec, what if we offer these sun decks? And then of course we came up with the beach entry pool. All of that was kind of in-house. Then you get the advice from the dealers. Then we go back to the drawing table and we put it in the CAD, and then we do our own tooling and pattern work. So then we'll build our molds based on those CAD drawings.
So these guys are being very relaxed and kind of shy and bragging about what they do and who they are. I'm going to point out here, when it comes to this company and their fiberglass molds and their technology, they are by far one of the best. And the reason why is because of a lot of y'all's patents. They have patents that are on their product. Not a lot of other manufacturers can say that. But the thing is, they have one of the neatest things that we've just come out with that you guys are going to launch this year. And we can go ahead and say the beach entry, correct? You know,
yeah.
How exciting that is for 2019. And for those at home, can we talk about a little bit of what the beach entry is? Right now we're standing here at the beach entry. It is a zero entry, meaning like a lot of the gunite pools, you can walk from your concrete or your pavers directly right into it and not have any kind of a ledge.
Yeah.
So how exciting is that for you guys for this year to be able to, you know, have the beach entry?
Well, we've been thinking about it since like 2011. So we've been working on it, made some attempts on making it work with the texture. Had to go back to the drawing board because too slippery. It wasn't safe.
Yeah.
And so it was a lot of going back and forth, trial and error, and not giving up. So persistence, having the desire to build it, number one, and then being persistent on not giving up.
Because the big trick with that beach entry was, you know, you've got a fiberglass surface, it's going to have water on it, so you know there's a slip, you know, a hazard there.
Yeah.
And we had to overcome that with a good safety margin net. And luckily we actually developed our own equipment to apply this texture and put it in the molds, and then got it independently tested, so we know we're well above that coefficient of friction that you have to have for a person's foot with water at that slope. And once we got that, actually it was after that we decided, all right, then we better get this profile and stuff patented, which is all patent pending right now, the profile and stuff like that. So that's why we just released it.
Yeah, which that's awesome. We're here at the show. That's the biggest thing for 2019 we've got going on with Thursday Pools. And like I said, with these fiberglass pools, it's incredible what they're doing. Let's talk about some of the neat also technology as far as what goes with the fiberglass to offer it such great warranties. You guys have, you know, the geotech. Can we get into that? Kind of explain us a few of those things, you know, that you guys got going on.
Well, it always amazed us when we started with fiberglass shells, that you're putting this fiberglass shell in the ground. Nothing's holding it toward, you know, to the earth. So if you empty the water out of it, those walls just bulge in, and you know the dirt will settle, or not the dirt, maybe the backfill stone, and then you've always got this permanent bow in it. So we were like, well, man, we got to try to solve that.
Well, to give you viewers at home an idea what he's saying, it's basically taking a boat and just sinking it in the ground.
Correct.
And we don't want that to float, right?
Yep. So we came up with two things: a hydrostat valve that's easier to install on the pool shell. It's one connection, it's done from the outside, and to access the valve you don't have to scuba dive. You literally take off a skimmer lid, pull it out of the ground. Like well, and everybody wants easier, and homeowners don't want to scuba dive because that hydro valve is sticking. And then the second part is the geotech, which is attached to the sidewall. Anchors it just like any geotech material on a landscape wall. You can see them on the side of the highways when they do retaining walls. It just rolls out into the earth. You continue the backfill, and then it anchors that wall to the ground. Yeah. So it'll never move on.
We also have the Lucky 7 skimmer.
And the Lucky 7 skimmer. It always amazed us that ever since fiberglass pools were out, which are all built to manufacture the shell, to get a shell off of a mold, you'll always see a taper on the wall. And it always amazes us how those skimmers, when they're attached,
and it would never set right.
They don't set right. They're angling down. You got to put extension collars.
My guys complain a lot about it. Always, you know. Maybe a few choice words too, but
we get it. And so we went to all the manufacturers, and none of them, we could not get them to help us modify that. So we just bit the bullet and did it ourselves.
And it's been incredible. I think it goes perfectly into the mold, into the pool. It does a great job. I know my guys, we've had no complaints,
Great.
overall.
Refinement of the product,
So,
So there's
Yeah.
a lot that's come before us, but a lot of it is also just looking for refinements and improvements, continuous
Absolutely.
improvement.
So guys, where are we located right now? We're in Indiana. What is the factory? What's the address, your all's location here?
It's 840 Commerce Parkway, Fortville, Indiana. And Fortville is basically the northeast corner of Indianapolis. So we're
Is the crossroads of America.
Yep.
Right?
yeah. So
A lot of great logistics.
Yeah.
yeah, logistics
Absolutely.
has worked very well
And
from
with
this
that,
location.
with that being said, any dealer out there nationwide, they're trying to expand as far as getting quality dealers, and I say that because quality dealers and the fact of they're wanting people that are able to love and appreciate their product, but not only just from a good customer service standpoint, because these guys have taken care of not just us as a dealer, but even to our customer. And that speaks a lot to me as for a manufacturer, because we deal with a lot of manufacturers, and a lot come and go. And that is difficult to say as a company that's, growing and trying to do good things, that they're really trying to, stick and help us out as much as we can. And as a dealer, for me, that speaks volume, and that's incredible. And Bill, Ed, I really appreciate you guys. You guys have done great. We're hoping, this year we have a great season and everybody. So with this being said, we're here, Thursday Pools. The weekend starts early with us. Give us a call for a fiberglass install. Once again, you're watching #PoolGuys Unfiltered.